With the approval of which institution, the President of Sri Lanka appoints judges of the superior courts.
The Constitution Council.
In Sri Lanka, the power of granting pardon to a detainee who has been imprisoned on being found guilty of criminal offense is vested.
The President.
What is the name of the order by a highest court to a lower court instructing it to render its general duties?
Writ of procedendo.
In Sri Lanka, what is the retirement age of a Supreme Court judge?
65 years. Under which article in the Constitution of the Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka in 1978 the freedom of peaceful assembly of citizens was guaranteed?
Article 14(1). The number of members in a special panel of jury in a judicial proceedings is
7 members. Which amendment to the Constitution made Tamil language as an official language in Sri Lanka?
13th Amendment to the Constitution. The Privy Council in Britain ceased to function as the final appellate court of this country was in
1972. According to the 22nd Amendment to the 1978 Constitution of the Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka, who is the chairman of the Constitution Council?
the Speaker. Before whom should a confession of an accused person be made for it to be legally accepted?
A magistrate. What is the post designated to look into the violation of the fundamental human rights of the citizens arising out of the executive and administrative affairs?
Ombudsman. In Sri Lanka, which representative system used currently for parliamentary elections?
Proportionate. What is the retirement age of a High Court judge?
61 years. What is the quorum of the Parliament required by Article 73 of the 1978 Constitution?
20 members. When was DNA evidence used in court of Sri Lanka for the first time in history?
In Hokandara assassination case. Which day has been declared as the United Nation Universal Human Rights Day?
December 10th. Who has codified the Thessalami law in Sri Lanka?
Dutch. Which is an aspect of the internationally renowned charter called Magna Carta?
Human rights. Who is the officer who has to designate it in every government institution under Right to Information Act to handle applications under the Act?
Information officer. Who introduces the principle related to rule of law?
AVV, Dicey. Under recommendations of which constitutional reforms that the executive committee system was implemented in this country?
Donoughmore Constitution. What is the minimum age required of a person who intends to adopt a child in Sri Lanka?
25 years. Which institution has the power to take disciplinary action regarding professional misconduct of lawyers in Sri Lanka?
Supreme Court. Which is the fundamental right guaranteed under Article 11 of Constitution of the Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka in 1978.
Article 11. Who introduced the principles of separation of powers?
Montesquieu.